Hi everybody, it's Honest John again. I'm feeling the need to talk to conservatives. Uh, Look, I know you were disappointed, shocked at losing the election last Tuesday. But you're getting all hysterical, and to put it bluntly, just plain silly. You're losing what little dignity you have left. It's not the end of the world or democracy. And Obama is not the Antichrist or a communist or a tyrant. In fact, he's extremely moderate. If you'd have been paying attention for the past 4 years, you would have noticed all of the criticism he was getting from the left. But instead you were listening to Fox News, which means you have no idea what's really going on. Here's a little hint for you. There is no Fox News in Canada because they have a law up there that news stations can't lie. So the executives at Fox decided to stay down here. And you think that all those people you see on the Fox network are patriots who love America. But their parent company, News Corp, is in business with North Korea. And they know it. But still they work there. Nobody who loves America is doing business with North Korea. Fox News told you Obama couldn't run on his record, and you believed them. But Obama ran on his record, and he won. And here's why. When Obama walked into the Oval Office, the economy was shrinking at a rate of 8%. Now it's growing at almost 2%. That is a huge turnaround. If a Republican had done that, you'd be calling him a fucking genius. If you saved our country from a depression, rescued the auto industry, ended a war, and killed Osama bin Laden, that's a record you can run on. You yell and scream about the deficit and how wrong it is to help the poor, but you're perfectly willing to borrow money from China to give to rich people. You say you care about democracy, but when the Supreme Court, in the Citizens United decision, gave rights reserved for citizens to corporations in violation of our Constitution, you had nothing to say. When your people tried to cheat their way to victory by taking the right to vote away from millions of Americans, you said, "Oh, aren't they clever?" But all the rest of us, all true Americans, recognized it for the assault on democracy that it was. And guess what? We know you can't be trusted. And until you earn back that trust by changing your ways, you will never see the White House again. Do you know what happens when you tell Americans they can't do something? They say, "Kiss my ass." I'll bet that there are people who would have stayed home on election day, who went out and voted just to show you that you can't take away their rights. Oh, and stop acting like your loss was some kind of moral failure. Look at the guy you tried to foist on this country. You didn't even like him. And you expected us to? Get serious. The country didn't let you down. You let the country down by picking him. And Paul Ryan, Don't get me started on that. Your rising star couldn't even carry his own state. Oh, and you might want to cool it with the thinly veiled racism. It's just dumb. I know you feel like you have to throw a bone to the super racists that are such an important part of your party. But if those dumb fucks can figure out what you're talking about, what makes you think the rest of us can't? And finally, you need to get this through your thick skulls. It is not a bad thing for government to regulate business. That's what government is supposed to do. It's not supposed to regulate vaginas. Thanks for listening.